Hi, my name's Ashley, and I am the digital creator and recipe developer behind oliveandwisteria.com.
Perfect!
So Olive and Wisteria is my blog where I primarily share recipes and then a little bit of like adventure and travel posts as well. I started Olive and Wisteria in 2017 after I finished high school. I was initially in a university program to study architecture, and I hated it. So while I was making the decision on what I was going to do next, I was leaning towards dropping out of school and taking some time to figure things out. And I wrote a list of things I wanted to do on my gap year. And one of them was to start an actual website where I could start cataloging my recipes I had already been creating for years. And that was how Olive and Wisteria was born. I don't think I had like a set way that I am creative. I always say that inspiration comes in like really random bursts. So I've been fortunate enough to do lots of like traveling and experiencing different cuisines, which definitely ties into inspiration and what helps me determine what direction I want to take with recipes. But also like creativity can come from the randomest thing, like an ingredient I have on hand or something I tried in a restaurant. So I try not to restrict myself too much in the creative process. And I find that allows me to be more creative and just kind of like let ideas freely flow.
What's your favorite dish you've ever made?
Ooh, that's a hard question. I feel like there are so many different ones I like for like different scenarios, but I'd probably have to say the pavlova recipe I have on my blog. Pavlova is like my favorite dessert ever, so I knew I had to put one on my blog, and that one specifically is really, really good.
Cool. Do you ever feel creatively burnt out?
Definitely, yes. Sometimes it can feel really overwhelming trying to come up with new ideas or like hold yourself to a schedule. I personally try to release a new recipe every week. That comes with like a lot of planning, but I've learned to leave some like leeway in my planning and ideas because, as I mentioned with like the creativity piece, is like ideas come to you randomly. So I like to leave space for when I have another idea that I can throw in. So I never have everything like down to the date organized, but I try to be as organized as I can just to help me kind of feel more grounded and less stressed. Yeah, I think with Olive and Wisteria, I would just love to grow, to reach more people. It really started as just kind of a digital portfolio where I could keep track of all my own ideas and creations and share those with my family and friends. And over the last 8, almost 9 years, it's really evolved from that, and I've been fortunate to have other people follow along with that. So I think just reaching more people who my content resonates with would be really awesome, and just kind of building some community around what I do. I would love to make a cookbook, but that is like that's like such a blue sky goal. I feel like there are so many other things that would have to fall into place before then, but never say never. I would love to do that. So you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and online on oliveandwisteria.com. My handle on all of the social medias is Olive and Wisteria. Bye. Thanks for coming. You're like, oh, steaming.